Hello, my name is Alan Marshall. I'm the primary principal at Bayonne School. Mahaba and welcome to the primary presentation for the 2021-22 school year. After 1.5 years of having the COVID cloud hanging over us, things are looking much brighter now. We have 95% of our students back at school and we're all gradually getting back into the rhythm of normal school life. It's wonderful to see the happy, smiling students return to school. Despite their mask, we know that they're smiling. The kids at Bayonne School are a real privilege to work with. They're honest, they're polite, they're respectful, so thank you. The kids are excited to be back at school, to see their friends and to meet their teachers. We know that many of us are finding this all very strange. Some students are thriving on getting back into the school routine. Others have taken a little bit of time to settle, but they're all adjusting. We're constantly surveying the classes to see how students are doing. With 2 counsellors and a caring staff, we're sure that the students are happy. We take the safety of the students very seriously, so do they. I'm impressed with how responsible they're being, wearing their masks and sanitising regularly. The school has put a tremendous amount of thought into implementing safety procedures and care for your children. One of the finer points is having a weekly rapid test, and that gives everyone a peace of mind. Shortly, your child's teacher will introduce themselves, and I must say it's such a pleasure to work with professional educators. In the meantime, I will communicate with regular newsletters. These will be sent via Google Classrooms and email. You can contact me at any stage. The contact details are on those newsletters. This is being live streamed at the moment, so the chat boxes are activated, so you can put a comment or question in there, and at the end I will reply or I will contact people directly. I wish you and your family all the best for the year.
Hi, how are you? My name is Alex McGlynn and I am the grade 3 Seals and Whales teacher here at Bayonne. Before we get started, I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself so you know who is spending the time in the room with your children. I'm an international student and teacher. I moved outside the US when I was 2 years old and didn't go back until college, which means that I have lived in countries all over the world. I've been a teacher in 8 countries and been inside the classroom for the last 15 years, although I've been working with children since 1998. I have a master's degree in education with a minor in Spanish. I wanted to let you know what we do when we're inside the class within the context of English and science. I have 2 blocks daily with your children, which means that I will see them for a total of 10 blocks a day. If we think about it, the face of education is changing. So it's not enough to sit in front of a desk and learn facts anymore. That changes my approach inside the classroom. I like to have a student-centered classroom where we're guiding our learning, and I also like to foster a collaborative learning environment. So you will see a lot of hands-on projects, a lot of group work, and a lot of conversation and movement in my classroom. To finish it up, I have some goals while I'm here in the country. I like to foster mindful interactions. I will ask that the students and I treat each other with mutual respect, and I look forward to many new adventures while I'm in your country. Thank you.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أرحب بأولياء الأمور الكرام وبطلابنا الأعزاء في سنة دراسية جديدة. أتمنى أن تكلل بالنجاح والتوفيق لكل طلابنا الأعزاء. أولاً أقدم لكم نفسي. أنا المعلمة نور البغدادي، تونسية الجنسية، أدرس الصف الثالث حيتان والفقمات للغة العربية والاجتماعيات والمواطنة والتربية الإسلامية. طبعا نحن في كل سنة وككل سنة وبخاصة في هذه السنة سنحاول ونعمل جاهدين على تحسين مستوى الطلبة في جميع مجالات اللغة العربية، من قراءة جهرية فننطلق من قراءة جهرية صحيحة إلى مسترسلة ثم إلى معبرة. كذلك سنعمل جاهدين بإذن الله على ترفيع مستواهم وتحسين مستوى طلبتنا الأعزاء في الكتابة من حيث الخط، رسم الكلمات بشكل سليم، ومن حيث التعبير كأن يعبر الطالب بفقرة أو بفقرتين عن خبراته أو ما يطلب إليه، باستعمال طبعا وبتوظيف المهارات والظواهر الإملائية التي درسها في مختلف المستويات السابقة. ونحن على علم ب يعني مستوى طلبتنا وعلى وعي جيد بأنهم يعني حصلت هناك بعض الشغورات البسيطة بسبب عدم حضورهم المباشر في المدرسة، وهذا بالأكيد يعني سيؤثر على مستواهم. فهذه أمالنا وهذه أهدافنا، وسنسعى إن شاء الله لتحقيقها مع طلبتنا بالتعاون كذلك مع أولياء أمورنا الكرام الذين نتمنى أن يكون دورهم دور إرشادي توجيهي فقط بمساعدة الطالب وتوجيهه وإرشاده أثناء حل الواجبات. والنقطة الأخيرة التي أريد أتحدث عنها هي طرق التواصل. طبعا كما يعلم الجميع لدينا الجوجل كلاس روم أو إيميل المعلمة، وإذا اقتضى الأمر بإمكان أي ولي أمر كريم يعني أن يتحصل على موعد بالاتصال طبعا بسكرتيرة المدرسة، وسنكون في الخدمة بإذن الله. شكرا لكم، وسنة دراسية موفقة لجميع الطلاب إن شاء الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم أعزائي التلاميذ وأعزائي أولياء الأمور، وكل عام وأنتم بخير وسنة دراسية موفقة بإذن الله. أنا نعيمة علي حسن الجشي، خبرة 17 عاماً في حقل التربية والتعليم، كوني سعيدة فردا من عائلة البيان البحرين للسنة الرابعة. المنهج المتبع هو منهج وزارة التربية والتعليم لجميع المواد الدراسية التي تدرس باللغة العربية. سنعمل هذا العام على تطوير المهارات الأساسية لطلاب الصف الثالث: القراءة الصحيحة، الجهرية المسترسلة، والفهم والاستيعاب، وكذلك سنركز على رسم الحروف رسماً صحيحاً. وكذلك سنركز على التعبير الشفوي والكتابي ليعبر التلميذ بفقرة أو فقرتين. وتوقعاتي لهذا العام إن شاء الله أن يقرأ التلميذ قراءة صحيحة مسترسلة ومعبرة، وأن يفهم مضمون ما يقرأ من النصوص، وأن يتمكن التلميذ من الكتابة بفقرة وفقرتين. وشكراً لحسن استماعكم.
Welcome to Grade 3 Dugongs and Penguins. My name is Nisreen Abu Shakra and I teach science and English. I have been in Bayan for quite a long time. I know that some of my students this year have older siblings who are my former students. Our classroom is student-centered. Students are given opportunities to work in groups or in pairs. They collaborate, question, observe, wonder, experiment, discuss, revise. They are encouraged to do all this during our lessons. In language arts, we follow the units of study for teaching reading and writing by Lucy Calkins. Third grade is a critical year for students to master essential skills such as decoding, fluency, comprehension. So we encourage students to read daily. It's the year when students shift from learning how to read to reading in order to learn. Our reading workshops expose children to a variety of fiction and non-fiction books, and we teach them how to understand such texts in depth. In writing, we teach students the techniques of writing narrative, information and opinion writing. Throughout our workshops, reading and writing, we integrate phonics, spelling patterns, grammar, high frequency words. These will be integrated in our lessons. For science, we follow the new generation science standards. During our lessons, students will be exploring, investigating, obtaining, and communicating information. They will be developing models to solve a natural problem, just like scientists do. Our topics are about ecosystems, forces, and weather and the climate. If you need to communicate with me, please feel free to send me an email or to call the primary office. I look forward to having a year that's full of learning and fun with your children. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Ms. Joyby. So I graduated with a bachelor in secondary education, majored in computer technology. I've got academic units and Masters of Arts in computer education, and this is my 16th year in Bahrain, 14 of which was spent teaching at Bayan School. This year, I'm going to be teaching computer science for grades 4 and grade 5. I'm quite passionate about technology and innovation, and I just love seeing the faces of students whenever they create a lot of things. And I am into photography, scrapbooking, and journaling. I do love writing. For this year, we are still going to be using Google Classroom as our platform. And for computer science, we're going to be focusing on digital citizenship. We're focusing on word processing and digital communications, as well as spreadsheets. We are also going to work on media and graphics, and hopefully we'll be able to work on coding and robotics. For class or in class, all the activities and projects are going to be done in school during class. However, there might be some tasks that will be completed at home, but definitely there will be no homeworks for the students. If there's anything I can help you with, feel free to email me at joyb.mendoza@bayanschool.edu.ph.
Hello there, my name is Bassem Al Hashim. I'm a music teacher from Jordan. I've been a music teacher for 8 years. Before joining Bayan School this year, I taught at international schools in United Arab Emirates, Oman, and Qatar recently. So throughout this year, we'll be learning about topics including elements of music, music from around the world, music notation and composition. We'll also focus on developing essential performance skills and musicianship. I look forward to working hard with the students this year, help them grow, discover their capabilities and talents in music. Thank you, and I wish our students a fun, productive, and successful year, inshallah.
Greetings, my name is Miss Lambert, and I am American, and I've come to Bahrain from the Netherlands, where I live with my family. I am a fully accredited K-12 art teacher with a variety of American and European diplomas, and I've been working professionally as a teacher since 2000. I have an MFA from the New York Academy of Art in Tribeca in Manhattan, and my artistic practice is closely linked to my work as an art teacher. One feeds the other. I have had the pleasure of teaching art in Europe, in the Caribbean, and also in Asia. In addition to my passion for art, I enjoy equestrian sports, I practice yoga daily, and I'm an enthusiastic fan of both kids and animals. This year, I am going to be responsible for grades 3 to 5 art at the Bayan School. The elements of art and design principles are the foundation of our art program. We're going to use them to help support the children as they make, talk about, and appreciate art. We'll be spending time reviewing and working with the elements of art until the children are comfortable moving to the next level, which means that they develop their own way of working with these elements. We will guide the children to develop creative ways of making meaningful art for them, and this will be an underlying objective for all of our projects this year in art. And we'll support the kids as they learn about themselves, the world around them, and invent ways to explore and express themselves. So throughout the year, we'll be implementing themes to help the kids become creative thinkers and inventors. And our first theme we're going to work with in October will be about unity. So in this unit, children will take time to think and clarify about what's important to them and why, and how their interests might impact their future, where they might be able to take these interests. So we'll nurture critical thinking skills through experimentation and practice. The children will be encouraged to self-select, decide for themselves to a certain extent the tools that they want to use. And we want to make sure that these tools are supporting independent exploration and expression. So it's going to be an interesting year. And I am indeed looking forward to getting to know everyone and to supporting the kids as they make a journey towards independent and creative image making. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Mr. Johandre, or Mr. Joe, as the kids call me. I will be the third grade math teacher for this year. I come from South Africa, and I've been living in Bahrain for the last 6 years. I'm really looking forward to seeing kids enjoy math and have a lot of fun. One of the things that I believe is it's very important to have good relationships with students, and thus in this way I can influence them a lot better to like math. If you have any questions at any given time throughout this year, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm always willing to help where I can. Thank you.
Dear parents and students, I hope you're all doing well. I'm Nizar Yahya, the PE teacher for grade 3, 4, 5, also the athletic coordinator of the school. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl, both at Bahrain Bayan School. I've been teaching over 13 years in Bahrain, and this is my 4th year at Bahrain Bayan School. I have a bachelor degree in physical education from the Lebanese University. I have over 18 years of teaching experience in PE. During my career, I've taught all grades level. I also have a good experience and certificates in different sports, such as basketball, football, badminton, and fitness. This year, we will focus on developing our students' fitness level throughout fitness exercises, obstacle challenge race, fitness circuit, and education fun activities. Our students will be encouraged to make healthy lifelong fitness choices that they will incorporate into their daily lives. This year, also students will learn fundamental skills for different sports, like basketball, football, volleyball, track and field. They will also be introduced to racket games such as paddle and badminton. As the PE athletic coordinator, I started preparing for the sports clubs, school teams training program, following the Ministry of Education guidelines, hoping this year we can resume our after-school activities like before. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Amber Ham, and I am the coordinator for the Additional Education Assistance Department. I have worked at Bayan School for 3 years. I spent 3 years as the primary English support teacher before taking on the AEA department this school year. I have 14 years teaching experience. I've taught in 4 countries, and I absolutely love teaching at Bayan School. The AEA department is new this year. We are replacing what was once termed the support program. This new and improved department wants to ensure that your students are successful in English, Arabic, math, and work completion. The AEA teachers, there are 8 of them, they are teaching from grades K all the way to grade 12. They are going to serve as a case manager for your child to ensure that they are receiving the services that they require. At BBS, we believe that every child deserves to feel safe, supported, and able to express themselves. Therefore, we are going to strive to ensure that your child has the education that they deserve. Now, since we are K through 12, we are putting AEA teachers in all of the various sections of the school. So in high school, your child may miss 1 to 2 periods of national studies, advisory, or research methods. In middle school, your child may miss 1 to 2 periods of Arabic social studies. And in primary, they may miss 1 to 2 periods of Arabic, English, or math. The most important thing that you should know is that your child's teacher is aware of AEA and is working very closely with the AEA teacher to ensure that your child is thriving and supported. We're very excited about the AEA department, and we look forward to working with you and your child. Thank you.
I hope that this presentation has been helpful to you, and I'm glad that you got a chance to meet everybody, and please do not hesitate to contact us. Have a good evening.